In the kingdom of Eldoria, nestled between majestic mountains and sprawling forests, a wicked prince named Edric ruled with an iron fist. His opulent castles towered over the landscape, casting shadows of despair upon the people who toiled beneath the weight of heavy taxes and unjust laws. Edric's heart was as cold as the stone walls of his fortress. He reveled in the suffering of his subjects, squeezing every last coin from their pockets to fill his already overflowing coffers. His cruelty knew no bounds, and tales of his malevolence spread like wildfire, turning the once thriving kingdom into a land shrouded in fear and despair. In the heart of this realm lived Adelard, a beggar known for his resilience and wit. Despite his destitute existence, Adelard moved through the crowded streets with a spirit untouched by the darkness that loomed. His tattered clothes told the story of hardship, but his eyes sparkled with an unwavering kindness that drew the gaze of even the most jaded passers-by. Adelard's days were spent weaving through the labyrinthine alleys, offering a comforting word or a small coin to those in need. He became a beacon of hope, a symbol of compassion in a kingdom drowning in the shadows of oppression. His near presence offered solace to those who had lost all hope under Edric's tyrannical rule. One fateful day, as Edric strolled through the opulent halls of his castle, reveling in the spoils of his malevolence, he caught wind of the beggar who dared to defy his authority. Adelard's reputation had spread far and wide, becoming a thorn in the side of the prince, who couldn't comprehend the power of genuine compassion. Intrigued by the tales of this beggar's audacity, Edric summoned Adelard to his court. The beggar, undeterred by the grandeur of the castle, stood before the prince with a serene smile. Edric, fueled by arrogance, demanded Adelard's allegiance, offering him riches beyond his wildest dreams in exchange for his servitude. Adelard, however, remained steadfast in his principles. He refused to bow to the wicked prince, choosing integrity over opulence. Enraged by this act of defiance, Edric, in a fit of fury, banished Adelard from the kingdom, vowing to eradicate any semblance of compassion that dared challenge his authority. Undeterred by his expulsion, Adelard continued his journey beyond the kingdom's borders. His compassion became a whispered legend, spreading like a gentle breeze through neighboring lands. Meanwhile, within Eldoria, the people's discontent grew into a simmering rebellion. As the flames of revolt licked at the edges of Eldoria, Edric's once unassailable kingdom began to crumble. The people, inspired by the memory of Adelard and fueled by the collective desire for justice, rose against their oppressor. The once mighty castles now stood as symbols of a crumbling regime. In the final act of this tragic drama, Edric found himself surrounded by the very people he had mercilessly exploited. The rebellion, a force fueled by the memory of Adelard's compassion, swept through the castle walls, bringing an end to the reign of darkness. Yet, the victory came at a great cost. Eldoria lay in ruins, and Adelard, the humble beggar who had dared to defy a tyrant, was caught in the crossfire. As the dust settled, it revealed a bittersweet tableau: the fall of a despot, the liberation of a people, and the sacrifice of a compassionate soul. In the silence that followed, Eldoria faced the daunting task of rebuilding. The legacy of Edric's tyranny lingered in the scars on the land and the hearts of the people. The memory of Adelard, however, lived on as a flickering flame of hope in the collective consciousness, a reminder that even in the darkest times, a single act of kindness could ignite a revolution.